rang late that evening. A number I don't know. I almost didn't answer. Something told me no. But then I heard a tiny voice, so soft it felt unreal. It sounded like my little child, the way he used to feel. He whispered, "Mom, please listen. I don't have much more time." I froze and looked beside me. My child was doing fine, sitting there just playing, like nothing felt out of place. But on the phone, that same small voice was crying out my name. I asked him, "Where are you now?" The voice began to shake. "I'm not where you think I am. That's not me, you see." My hands began to tremble. I couldn't even speak. And slowly I turned my head to the child in front of me. He stopped and looked up slowly, with eyes too still to trust. A smile that didn't feel like his. Too quiet, too abrupt. The voice inside the phone then said, "He's starting to notice you." And suddenly, the call went dead. But the silence wasn't true. No matter where I go, and every time I answer it, the same cold voice I know. My child stands right next to me, but never says a word. While on the line I hear him scream, "Mom, don't trust what you heard." Tonight I tried to break the phone, to end it once for all. But when I smashed it on the ground, I still received the call. The voice was closer than before, no longer far away. And then I felt it in my ear, not through the phone this time. I'm right here now. So which one will you keep? The lights went out for just a second. Nothing more than just a blink. But when they came back on again, something felt different. The hallway looked a little longer, the walls a shade too gray. My child stood there in the dark and softly said, "Don't stay." I tried to laugh it off again, just shadows playing tricks. But every time the lights would fade, something else would shift. A chair moved just a little, a door not fully closed, and something in the corner that I couldn't fully know. My child said, "Don't turn them off," while holding on to me. He moves when you can't see him. That's how he likes to be. I kept the lights on all night long, but sleep still took my eyes. And for a second in that dark, I heard him right beside. I woke up in a different room. The lights were glowing dim. The house I knew was gone by now. The walls were closing in. Every step I tried to take just led me somewhere wrong. And every time I blinked again, the hallway grew more long. Now I'm afraid of closing eyes, afraid to miss a second, because I know the moment dark returns, the house begins to bend. My child now walks ahead of me, like he knows the way. But every time I call his name, he slowly fades away. Tonight I tried to leave this place, with every light turned on, but one by one they started dying, until they all were gone. And in the dark I heard a voice, so close it felt like breath. You should have kept your eyes open. This is where you stay. This is where you stay.